and that of His Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States to the Netherlands, Mr. Piet Hoekstra. A cordial welcome also to my German colleagues, Herr Josef Gietermann und Herr Hayden, Deputy Mayors of Kranenburg and Kleve. It is a truly wonderful thing that for many, many years now we've been such good neighbours, and that we can commemorate important events such as this together. By now, 74 years have passed since this area witnessed the beginning of the end of the war, marked by the airborne landing of the 17th of September 1944. Our liberators, on arrival, found an extensive network of resistance groups in place, in many different ways already combating the occupying forces. And this year's theme highlights the heroic deeds of our local resistance. And these men and women of the resistance began their dangerous work, still unsure of the ultimate outcome of the war. They knew the chances they were taking, risking their own lives and those of that of their loved ones. This worried and troubled them, and naturally they were afraid, possibly even more so than those who chose safety by standing aside and looking the other way. But in them the voice of moral outrage prevailed and spoke louder than that of fear. And in one of the most law-abiding societies in the world, astonishingly, the good citizens started writing and printing underground newspapers. They collected and passed on military information. They started stealing supplies. They were falsifying official documents. Shopkeepers and housewives, labourers and students, people of all ranks of society. And they went even further. They hid people and weapons in their houses. They destroyed centres of administration. They sabotaged military installations and even eliminated traitors and occupying military. Many of these brave people were still very young, and they never wanted to be heroes. They acted out of compassion, out of protest or revenge, out of idealism, or perhaps all of these things together. Their sacrifices have not been in vain, and their contributions greatly aided the return of freedom to these lands. Yet not all that fought for peace would be permitted to enjoy it. Many